What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back live once again, and today I'd like to talk about the Kennedy half for this video. And if you don't already know, it's actually the 2014 is actually the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar, which obviously started in 1964 to commemorate the late President John F. Kennedy. So I actually have a couple of questions here that I'd like to go over, actually three in particular. So let's just get started. So the first question is, what do you think the Mint is going to do for the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar? Now, personally, what I think they're going to do is, well, actually, let's just talk about what we know. We know the Mint recognizes the fact that it's the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half. We know officially the fact that they are thinking about doing something to commemorate the the 50th anniversary. What that thing actually is I don't even think the Mint knows what they're going to do yet. But if you look around, you can see that there's actually rumors going around about the fact that they're going to do a reverse proof of the Kennedy half. Now, personally, I think that would be awesome. I like reverse proofs in general, in particular the reverse proof maple leaf. I think that looks really awesome. And whether, having that as a reverse proof Kennedy half to look similar like that would be absolutely fantastic. But personally, what I think they're going to do is they're going to do some sort of like a commemorative thing, obviously, but it's going to be an uncirculated Kennedy half, not in 90% silver, a proof Kennedy half, and then a reverse proof in a 3-coin set, probably. And it's going to be like in a box, and then they're going to have on the cover, they're probably going to have some information about Kennedy and how the coin came to be, and and things like that. If the half if the half was in circulation, as in some of the other coins, I think what they probably would have done is done something like what they did with the cent and have different coins and release like a couple in 1 year, just like they're doing with the the presidential dollars, as well as the quarters. So the second question is, do you think the Mint will ever stop making the half dollar because it's not circulating? Now, this is a really interesting question, but the short answer, in my personal opinion, is absolutely not. The long answer, in my personal opinion, is absolutely not, because of the fact that including the half dollar in their mint sets and proof sets, etc., allows them to make even more money than not including them. And if you think about the proof and mint sets in like the 90s and before, they're only cent through half, and obviously in the 70s it's cent through dollar. And they were, I don't exactly know the retail price. It was probably like, I want to say like $20 or $30, something like that, for the proof set. But if you look at the 2013 proof set or uncirculated silver set or whatever, they're pushing close to $100. And the reason why is because of the fact that there's so many coins in that set. You have the presidential dollars, you have the national park quarters, and you have everything else. So they're pushing like, I don't exactly know the exact number off the top of my head of how many coins are in the set, if you include all of them, including the dollars and the quarters, etc. But they're pushing like 20, and that allows them to justify a price of close to $100. And the more coins they have in the set, the more coins that they can actually charge a premium on and make even more money. So the fact that they can include another coin, and it actually allows them to make a lot more money. So I don't think that they're going to stop making the half dollar, because it allows them to make a lot more money with their mint and proof sets. So the third question is, do I think that the half dollar will ever circulate again? Now, this is also an interesting question. I thought about this at length for obvious reason, because I'm just weird like that. And the only scenario that I can come up with which will allow them, well, which would actually cause the circulation of the half dollar, is basically if the dollar inflates to the point where the half dollar is basically has the same purchasing power as the quarter. And so that would, assume that the quarter will become the next dime, and the dime will become the lowest denomination coin, and ultimately the elimination of the cent and the nickel. If that actually happens, I do actually think that we can see the half circulate again. Now the question is whether they'll have to resize the half, because I know a lot of people personally don't like the half dollar because of its size. They like the quarter because it's small and it's four that make a dollar, and as well as the dime and the cent, etc. So whether they'll actually have to redesign it in that particular scenario remains to be seen. Hopefully we don't actually see the inflation of the dollar to that point, obviously, but so basically the size would be between a quarter and a half. So that's probably around the size of, so if you can think about the Susan B. Anthony, basically around that size. But the problem comes in where, if you think about the reason why they got rid of the Susan B. Anthony is, or at least one of the reasons, was because of the fact that people were confusing that coin because it was the same color as a quarter and really close to the same size, and confusing the two for a quarter. And so if you go to get change and you expect a quarter back and you get a dollar coin, that's great. And people ultimately were losing a lot of money because of that fact. So do I think that we'll ever see the half dollar circulate again? Only in an extreme case, and which probably isn't going to happen. So that's that. I'm really excited for this 50th anniversary. The 50th anniversary of anything is a big deal, so I'm really excited to see what the Mint does. And it's probably going to be a couple of $100 if it's going to be a 3-coin set in a nice little box or whatever. So whether I'll actually buy it, not exactly sure, but that's definitely something to look out for. Obviously in the future. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. As always, remember to subscribe to support the channel, like this video, leave me a comment, tell me what you think about the 50th anniversary of the Kennedy half dollar, and we will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.